she was able to get some help by using Prolena. So 2 years after, we are catching up with her at Debbie's house to talk a little bit about the pathology of her sickness. So here we are now. Yes, Debbie. So here is your mother now, and she's looking pretty good to me. Yeah. So let us go a little bit through what you went through and how long ago was it and what happened.
Okay, ma'am, you can talk.
I was in the hospital very sick. I spent 56 days in the hospital.
56 days.
And in the hospital, they observed that I was bleeding.
Yeah. And what was the cause of it?
She was diagnosed with water in the lungs. Water accumulated in the lungs.
Okay, so water was accumulating in the lungs, yeah?
Yeah, and after the water accumulated in the lungs, then they realized that the heart was weak.
The heart,
so
yeah?
So the water, she couldn't breathe properly because there was so much fluid in the lungs that they had to intubate her. So after they intubate her, then they realized she was bleeding. And when they checked the blood, they realized she got cancer of the uterus.
So cancer of the uterus. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that I guess was, which part would you say was the most serious part there? Because you talk about three things.
Everything was serious.
Okay.
Because everything connect to the reproductive system.
Right.
So like you're looking at the respiratory and the reproductive system, the heart, the circulatory. So like is everybody connected to each other. So as long as you have one, you find that it
chain reaction.
You change reaction.
Okay, but by the way, Debbie is a nurse, so she's quite knowledgeable about disease and its progress. So, yeah.
So then they started to treat her, but she wasn't progressing, and the blood pressure started to elevate. So it was like from one thing to another.
Yeah.
Then I met you, and my husband told me about you, and then he told me that you have a medicine there.
Right, Prolena.
And, if I want, I can try it. So I came and I told her, well, she was interested, but her children, they was reject.
Okay.
But then I determined that she should try this thing. It's either it help or it don't help.
Right.
So I took her to you that evening, and I could remember it was very cold and it was dark, and and we went there, and from the first dose she took, I realized that the discharge that was coming out of her was very smelly.
Right.
There was lots of discharge, there was blood, there was, that. Did you have pain? Mm-hmm. Did you have pain? I can't remember if you had pain. No, there was no pain, but there was so much of thing that's coming out there. But anyway, she keep taking this medicine and praying to it, and I find the discharge started to limit
okay.
Till it cut off.
Okay.
So I went back to the doctor, and he told me that the cancer was in the walls of the uterus.
Okay.
And it's serious because the heart is weak.
Okay.
And he cannot take it out. So he told me it's not much he can do, but